Today we look at Arkansas and examine the new faces on the roster. If you haven't yet, please share and subscribe to help grow the channel, and I hope you enjoy the video. The Arkansas basketball team hadn't been to a Sweet 16 since 1996 and had 3 total NCAA tournament wins since 1999. Then Eric Musselman came in and changed the program completely, winning 20 games in 2020, but the season was cut short due to the pandemic. Then Musselman became a madman, recruiting the high-level prospects, getting the top players in the state of Arkansas to want to come to Arkansas again. Then all of a sudden, NIL and the transfer portal comes into play. Unfortunately, one of Musselman's best qualities and attributes is his ability to adapt and level up. In 2022, he's recruited at a high level, attacked the transfer portal at a high level, to a point that a lot of people are more interested in how he's going to manage the talent than the actual talent itself. And there is a lot of talent on this team. Musselman was able to go out and recruit one of the top recruiting classes in the country and included 3 of the 4 highest rated players in Arkansas history, while all 6 recruits are rated in the top 95 nationally. At the same time, he went out and got 5 transfers out of the portal to plug some much needed spots. Today's video is powered by SeatGeek. Get $20 off any tickets sold using promo code ANTRIGHT on the SeatGeek app or website. It starts with Nick Smith out of North Little Rock High School. The 6'4", 185-pound combo guard is the most explosive scorer in the country, constantly attacking with a high level of confidence. He finds so many ways to get buckets and fill it up. He's at his best with the ball in his hands and NBA concepts, getting downhill with handoffs, isolations, and in the pick and roll. And he's not just a 3-way scorer. He'll navigate defenses and find the right players with his passing ability. Musselman is going to ask him to score, but also defend at a high level. With his quickness, long and active arms, he should hold his own easily on both ends. Ranked 3rd nationally in the 2022 class, expect this to be his one and only season at Arkansas. Anthony Black comes in as a 6'7", 185-pound point guard out of Texas, ranked 17th in the country. He's labeled as a point guard, but due to his size and versatility, he'll be able to play any perimeter position. His game is very balanced, and he's an incredible playmaker when attacking and fighting his teammates. He has good length and sneaky athleticism. His ability to create out of the pick and roll is special for someone his size. He should be ready to play multiple roles for Arkansas this season. Jordan Walsh comes in as the 18th ranked prospect overall. The 6'7", 195-pound wing with the 7'3" wingspan is an athletic, long, and defensive menace. He gets after it on the ball, he attacks on the weak side with rim protection and deflecting passes. He'll earn his playing time with shutting down the top opposing perimeter players, getting out in transition with the ball or on the wings, and attacking the rim and the basket. His energy and motor at the high major level will be contagious to his teammates, and something Musselman will have a tough time keeping off the court. Derrian Ford is a 6'4", 210-pound, you would call him a big guard, who comes in as the 68th ranked player overall out of Arkansas. He's another defensive-minded player, and physically will be able to hold his own in the SEC right away. He's built like a running back, and that's how he plays. Physical, downhill, uses his body well to attack the basket and play around the rim, attacking and abusing smaller guards. He'll need to hit some jump shots at the next level, since he won't be able to baby players all the time at the Division I level. Barry Dunning is a 6'6", 210-pound wing out of Alabama who comes in ranked 91st in the country. The former Alabama Player of the Year has a ton of talent and potential with NBA type of measurables. He has a smooth jump shot with nice rise and pop, good athleticism, and a strong driver utilizing long strides. I'm not convinced he's done growing yet either. Won't be surprised if he gets to 6'7 plus in his next couple of years based on his build. He'll be capable of playing either forward spot once he adds some strength. Joseph Pinion is a 6'6", 185-pound wing out of Arkansas, coming in ranked the 94th recruit in the country. Pinion does a great job moving without the basketball and has shown promise on the defensive end. His shooting ability is going to be the factor in his early playing time, being someone who doesn't need to have the basketball all the time in their hands and be the point of attack. Gives the Razorback roster someone in a role who can offer some spacing for his teammates who love to attack off the dribble. Jalen Graham is a 6'9", 210-pound forward transfer out of Arizona State. He averaged around 10 points and 4.5 rebounds. Outside of the finishes around the basket, he was most comfortable in the mid-range area with no dribble jump shots or going off the dribble for runners in the lane. which he was one of the most efficient players in these situations in the country, especially for bigs. His calling is going to be what he brings on the defensive end, rated by Synergy as one of the more efficient defenders last season. Makhel Mitchell is a 6'10", 245-pound center transfer out of Rhode Island. He averaged almost 11 points and 6 rebounds on 49.8% shooting. Also averaged 2.4 blocks per game, which was ranked 28th in the country. Despite his size, he was rated in the 94th percentile in transition offense. If Arkansas wants to get out and run, Makhel will run the court hard towards the rim and finish around the basket with layups and dunks. On the left block for post-ups, he rated in the 96th percentile nationally, ranking 36th overall in the country in those situations. He really likes to face up and then use his speed and handle to get to his hook shot, or he'll spin back to finish at the rim. Makhi Mitchell is a 6'10", 230-pound forward transfer out of Rhode Island, twin brother of Makhel Mitchell, and was higher ranked coming out of high school. Makhi averaged 9.9 points and 7.3 rebounds on 1.4 blocks, which ranked 99th in the country. Mitchell finished 52.2% of his attempts from the floor, with around 40% of his points coming from around the basket, where he ranked in the 87th percentile. While his twin brother is a bit bigger and more of an interior player, Makhi is more nimble and offers a bit more versatility, able to post and face up from further out, and able to handle the ball in transition on the wing, slashing towards the rim. Trevon Brazile is a 6'9", 215-pound forward transfer out of Missouri. He averaged 6.6 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 1.9 blocks, which ranked 50th in the country, while scoring 53.4% from the floor. Brazile is a lob threat, and most dangerous and most efficient when he's cutting to the basket and getting offensive rebounds around the rim. He's not as stiff, able to handle the ball a bit, and he's nimble, someone who can get out and defend multiple positions, bothering teams with his length. Ricky Council IV is a 6'6", 200-pound guard transfer out of Wichita State. He averaged 12 points and 5.4 rebounds on 43.7% shooting. He likes to get out and run and finish at the rim in transition, showing off his athleticism. He's a great defender who really gets after it. He played over 26 minutes per game, but he was dialed in coming off the bench in the spark role, even winning the Sixth Man of the Year for the American Athletic Conference. In my opinion, Eric Musselman has 4 big challenges ahead of him. The first challenge is going to make sure the freshmen are ready for SEC play when it matters. He's talented in the backcourt, but pretty young. A guard returner like Devontae Davis and transfer Ricky Council IV go a long way, and they should assist in getting the young guards acclimated to high-level basketball. The second challenge is getting 5 transfers from programs who weren't good or contending for anything. Arkansas is coming off of 2 Elite Eights and another ranked season. Out of Rhode Island, Wichita State, Missouri, and Arizona State, none of those schools surpassed 15 wins last year or had many aspirations outside of, hey, let's not get embarrassed tonight. Getting incoming guys to buy into the team and championship basketball is an absolute must. The third challenge is going to be getting some front court production and replacing Jalen Williams, who I believe is staying in the NBA draft. Based on the type of bigs they have coming in, he doesn't want any stiffs, just mobile, versatile guys who can get up and down the floor, defend, protect the rim, and offer different ways of scoring around the basket. Williams is tough to replace, but they could have much more depth on the interior and replace Williams' production as a committee. The fourth challenge is finding the right rotation and sticking to it, while getting all players to buy into the program and the vision. This day and age is tough due to the me-first mindset, but if Muss can figure these 4 things out, you're looking at a national championship caliber team.
Dan Dockage can't guard me.